Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ZWC episode 21 of Fusion, our very first match of the night. Making his way to the ring first, holding a record of ON Infinity, Chaos!
Now, I understand why you said that, but I gotta feel, I guess as somebody who's in the past dealt with I've been winningly challenged in the past, you could say.
That's a way to put it.
But the thing is, all it takes, I think, is just a certain, I think sometimes what it is just it takes a certain kind of scenario, a certain kind of opportunity, a certain kind of an opponent to all come together, the stars align, and it comes together for there to finally be a victory. And this may just be that moment for Chaos.
Now, as we talked about before the match in the pre-show, this is an ambulance match. We have put Chaos through the ringer. Pretty much every single type of match has not come out on top. Hopefully, maybe, an ambulance match is just the ticket.
Yeah, because you don't want to end up being sent to the hospital at the end of the night.
No, sir.
Or the local medical facility, as a matter of fact.
Making his way to the ring next, holding a record of 0-6 from Moscow, Russia, MANIC!
And I gotta say, yeah, there we go again, I said it. I gotta say, put it on a t-shirt. But one of the things about MANIC in this situation, speaking of which, already on a 0-6 win-loss record here. So I think in some way I'm wondering if he's worried that it's like at this stage of his career, at this crux, I guess, in taking on Chaos, who has had a very stellar win-loss record, shall we say. Maybe he's feeling extra pressure to really win this match here tonight. So maybe he doesn't fall into the same kind of destiny as Chaos has fallen into at this point.
I truly believe that the pressure is more on Chaos at this point. To come into a season completely winless. He's been here for 3 seasons, man. 3 seasons without a fucking win. The onus is on Chaos to do something here. MANIC still has a very long career ahead of him.
Yeah, but you don't want to get that career off on the wrong foot. And if he loses against Chaos tonight, I wonder what it's going to do. What it's going to do to his motivation.
Well, here we go. Chaos taken out early with a fucking huge clothesline. Dark Souls roll by Chaos. Caught again. Double axe handle to the back. Clothesline to the back of the neck. Chaos back up onto his feet. MANIC trying to fight back, get the momentum back in his favor. Nice dodge.
Now, Jay Swervo brings up an interesting scenario that I never thought about when it came to an ambulance match. What if somehow both lose? How do you think that would occur? Would they both somehow get thrown into the ambulance at the same time?
Listen, if they both lose, both of them are retiring at that point. I will fire both of them.
Yeah, we have to have a winner in an ambulance match. That's why we're choosing this match, the ambulance match. There must be a winner. Otherwise, if you can't have a winner in an ambulance match, then what the hell are you doing here in ZWC?
MANIC to the
or any wrestling company, as a
turnbuckle.
matter of fact.
What does MANIC have planned here? MANIC double axe handle to the top of the head. Kick to the gut.
Sometimes you have to get so crazy. You have to get so crazy sometimes that you have to do something normal, because that's something people least expect out of someone so crazy.
Well, MANIC has gone back to the well a few times with that double axe handle, then a clothesline to the back of the neck. It is definitely paying off for him, but now he gets thrown out of the ring.
Well, it's funny because a lot of people say, what the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. However, it seems like so far it's been the same effective result each and every time.
That is a fair point. We have
Maybe
MANIC.
He's not as insane as you think.
I mean, that is up to debate, my friend. That is very much up to debate. Chaos put into the corner. And this is proof positive at how insane this man is. Dancing out of the corner, looking for his sister Abigail already, and hits it. MANIC setting up.
He is not done.
Mandible claw applied to the face mask of Chaos. Uh-oh.
What in the world?
Uh-oh. Chaos! Retaliating! Big reversal by MANIC.
Man, did not even that blackout help out Chaos in this situation. Not even resorting to his dark tactics is helping him out, it seems, at this point.
Kiro, thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you had a fantastic stream, or if you are still streaming, hi, my love. Jill just got home, ladies and gentlemen. I am very happy.
Hello, Joe.
Spirit says hi. Hi. Chaos with a couple of stomps. Dark Souls roll. Oh, thank you, my love. Dark Souls roll by MANIC. Big forearm.
Slay!
Ever since it seemed like, whoa, big Eye of the Hurricane there by Chaos.
I love that
Ever since
move.
Chaos, me too. Ever since Chaos was the first person to nearly go into the ambulance, he's kicked into another gear. I think now he's just gotten pissed.
It's almost as if he saw the end already and was like, not today.
Like all these years, like all these seasons of frustration bottled up and building up and maybe even getting unleashed here tonight in this opening match in ZWC Fusion.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Chaos fighting out of it. These two seem very evenly matched, man.
I was just about to say, actually. Another powerbomb
Look at
reversal on
this.
top of that.
Chaos fighting with desperation.
Whoa.
That was dangerously close to the steps.
I mean, that was not a lot of real estate to work with, but he made it work.
Chaos now on the shoulders of MANIC. Might be getting tossed in. Yes, he is.
Giving him the big FU right into the ambulance. But no, he's fighting back.
Chaos trying to force his way out of the ambulance. I don't know how. We got a camera in here, ladies and gentlemen. But this is a great angle, and Chaos is not done yet. Uh-oh. Damn!
Oh, man, curtain call, saving grace, whatever you want to call it. It could very well be the end for MANIC.
MANIC now. Reversal, making Chaos eat the ambulance.
And it's one thing to take a ride on an ambulance, but you certainly don't want to eat one either.
It is high in iron, sir.
Oh, then that might be a bit of an iron overdose.
Oh, the irony, if you will.
That is true. I hadn't thought of it like that.
Big elbows by MANIC to the midsection of Chaos. Big reversal by Chaos, trying to fight his way back into this match.
And now the table's on the other foot.
Oh, how the turns have tabled. And again. Clothesline by MANIC.
Man. Flattened out Chaos there.
MANIC again with
wow,
the
just
claw.
Bouncing right on him with the claw, and he's going like, he nearly has his whole damn like 2 middle fingers right into his throat. Jesus Christ.
Maybe Chaos might regret having a mask that has openings in the front. Chaos fighting back, backing MANIC up. Over to the crowd. Driving him down head first.
Oh, it took the energy out of both men. But what a hell of a fight this has been thus far, especially outside of the ring near the ambulance.
Also, we did not do the predictions for this match. I just realized. MANIC.
He may not have enough time to do so.
That is, we're not going to do it for this match. We'll get them started in the second match. Do not worry.
Once again, Chaos set up, again, thrown into the ambulance. Is this his moment to finally take the ride to the hospital?
Chaos trying to force the door open. There's one.
What about the other, though?
Does MANIC have it, or can Chaos push out? Push, Chaos, push! And he does!
Yeah, he was fighting for dear life, and he pulled himself out of the depths there.
Chaos, even though he is winless in his career, always puts up a hell of a fight, I'll tell you what.
And I think he's putting up the greatest fight he's ever put up thus far. I mean, you saw how determined he was to not have that second door, that final door close on him.
Big
And
elbow
look at how
by
he's fighting
Chaos.
back against MANIC now. Jesus.
Oh my! Manic busted open. Chaos right back up onto his feet, but caught by Manic. Inverted DDT.
Whoa. Scorpion Death Drop, Tom Puppet's favorite move.
Now Manic just waiting for Chaos to get back up onto his feet. Both men busted open here. I guess it's a good thing we have an ambulance.
That is true. They'll definitely have a first aid kit in the truck.
Big elbow by Chaos. Has already
another
been
one of
God.
another one of those brain busters. Jesus Christ.
Chaos has been in the ambulance on multiple occasions now. Manic, I do not believe, had to fight his way out just yet.
But you might have spoken a little too soon. Wait,
Not-
no, never mind.
No commentator curse just yet, sir. Manic in control. Chaos in trouble again. Sent in. Manic trying to close the door. Wow, that was quick.
That was even quicker than the last time. I don't like how this looks for Chaos.
Oh
Wait,
my
no!
God!
With even more authority than before.
Kicking open the doors with gusto.
He is
Manic.
fighting for everything in his life right now. Not just his career, not just this match, but everything in his life right now to not lose.
But Manic just unrelenting in this match. Not
Yeah, just
giving
no matter
Chaos a
what.
chance.
Oh,
Sister
speaking of
Abigail.
Sister Abigail.
That might be it. If Manic gets Chaos into that ambulance one more time, this match is over.
And after using his own move against him like that, that would be the icing on the cake.
Manic has him up. Tosses
Whoa.
him in.
Like a damn tart, like Rey Mysterio, Kevin Nash style there.
Manic will definitely get the first door closed. Now the
This is third time
second.
a charm.
Is this it? Is this it? And that
And it
will
is.
be all. Manic with his first win in ZWC.
What a tremendous win it was on top of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, what the fuck just happened? Ladies and gentlemen, our next match here on Fusion, triple threat match in the women's division. Making their way to the ring first from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Molly. Well, let me take care of that prediction again. Hold on.
I was about to say, apparently we have a lot of surprise participants in this particular match. But it's no surprise here. Molly coming out first, and already seems like she's owning that up in more ways than one. I think she's really staking her claim as to being the ultimate victor here right out of the gate.
Predictions are officially live, ladies and gentlemen. Vote up. Who do you think will get their first win of this season? Next out, holding a record of 0-9 from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Emerson Gilbert.
I'm amazed even after all this time, even after such a win-loss record thus far in CWC, that she still manages to, not just towards her opponents, but towards the audience, towards the crowd, seem like she just has such a, I don't know, just a joyful disdain, just really reveling in just how proud she is to just piss off people.
That's what happens when you enjoy violence, sir. It doesn't matter win, lose, or draw. As long as you cause physical pain, you're having a good time. How do I feel about CM Punk taking the title off of Sami Zayn last Monday? I think it was the right move. It was a smart move, and I am actually very happy about it.
I
And
don't hate it as long as there's a good follow-through.
And last but not least, from Sydney, Australia, holding a record of 0-8, Novi!
And will she be saying yes, V, as in victory, tonight in this match? That was the lamest joke I've ever told on the stream thus far.
You're good, dude. You're good. Predictions are almost done. 36,404 points on Emerson. 200 for Molly. Nothing for Novi. And they are locked. A lot of points on the board in this match, Spirit.
Oh, man. All kinds of things at stake here. Not only channel points, but also who is going to sink even further down in the win-loss record? Who's finally going to succeed? I mean, it's something where I think it doesn't even matter after a while who you're pitted against. It's just about finally getting the thing that you desire the most to really not only make a name for yourself, but let people know that they need to finally take you seriously, and that's at least one victory here tonight.
I mean, this is the last episode of Fusion this month, and then we only have 1 month left before the next season. So now is the time to start getting in that win column, sir.
This may be the last call, actually. At least for a little while.
Hit with a big elbow. Molly fighting an invisible person.
Molly's just been all over the place right out of the gate here.
Now gets kicked in the gut. Emerson looking for that super kick, completely misses.
Now it seems like Molly's been reconfigured, but then gets sent into a tizzy off of that arm drag.
And we have our first weapon introduced into the match. We have a kendo stick. Jawbreaker by Emerson.
Man, after a while, though, who needs a weapon when you have some stiff kicks and jawbreakers like that?
I mean, when your feet are weapons in themselves. Nice crucifix pain attempt by Novi, easily broken up by Emerson. Now backing Emerson up into the corner. Molly back up onto her feet. Lock up, dead center of the ring. Molly up on the shoulders, fighting her way out of it. Emerson back into the ring with the chair. Right to the back of the head of Molly. Never saw it coming.
Oh, but is ready to break up the submission nevertheless.
Look at this. I've never seen anybody use that submission before. Huge crossbody by Molly.
And akin to the previous match, there's just something that lights a fire under you whenever you're thinking to yourself, not only do I have an opportunity to win, I have finally an opportunity to get myself out of this slump.
And that's essentially what I would call it, especially for Emerson Gilbert, man. A former ZWC Women's Champion and winless this season. Into the corner goes Novi. Molly on the outside. She is still down. Emerson from behind, close forearm to the back, sending Novi off the ropes, ducks under. Big knee to the face.
Molly tried to strike by surprise. It was not effective, unfortunately.
Something seems off about Molly. What a spear by Emerson.
There's nothing off about that spear, though, and nothing off about that pin break up from it.
Emerson still in control, though. Molly finally getting some offense in. But as soon as she does, Emerson right back into control. Molly turns it around on her. Back and forth action.
Oh, shoulder. Novi tried to, once again, the element of surprise. People, they find these opportunities, but they're not nailing them here.
Off the ropes. Nice leapfrog. Big press.
Oh, onto the chair.
Emerson
way to
back
have
in.
seat.
Driving Molly into the corner. Big smack to the face. We are a little bit into this match, Spirit. Do you see anybody with any kind of an advantage?
I don't know if I'm seeing anybody with an advantage, but what I'm seeing out of all three of them is just absolutely fierce tenacity right now. Was that a two-hit combo?
I think so. I think it was.
I think we just had a Street Fighter moment there.
Novi. God.
And there you go right there. To put it lightly, that fierce, intense tenacity that's just been persistent through all three competitors thus far. Jesus.
From what I've seen so far in this match, man, Emerson is doing extremely well. Big knee strike to the jaw.
And I think Molly's about to pay for it. Oh, man.
Novi back into the ring, though. Look out.
And pride goeth before the fall, and that was a prime example of it.
Once you take your eyes off of one opponent so that you can attack the other, you are in deep trouble. Uh-oh.
Rock bottom.
Novi going for the pin. Emerson right there to break it up. Hit to the gut by Novi. Molly in the corner. She is still down. Big reversal by Emerson. What is this? Emerson. God damn. Chair shot.
Whoa. Good old-fashioned rocker dropper followed by a good old-fashioned chair shot.
All right, Molly. That was beautiful. Molly with the chance here. Gets a 2. Only a 2.
I thought that was going to be it, actually. I thought we were about ready to be taken by surprise, just like we were off of that top rope move.
Kudos to the referee, by the way, counting on the chair there.
Yeah, I saw that. Even in the midst of the workplace hazards like this, still remaining professional.
Look at the athleticism getting out of the way. She's fantastic.
Oh, man.
Big kendo stick shot by Emerson. And a super kick by Novi. Molly looking for a springboard. Cut off.
Just as Molly was trying to go for something. Oh, man.
Novi, another pin attempt. Easily broken up by Emerson. Springboard cross body.
Incredible distance on that, I gotta say.
For someone as light as Emerson, she has some fucking hops. She can be really springy off those ropes. Never mind, not when she's grounded.
Yeah, that's one of the things, especially when it comes to having a lighter frame, is that one of the things you can definitely take advantage of to get the weight, the pressure, just the extra power is really let gravity do the work. I mean, if you can jump that high up, you're really going to allow gravity to do even more work to really come down hard.
Emerson Gilbert, gigantic power bomb.
Batista-sized power bomb there, Jesus.
Then a kendo stick to the knee of Novi. Emerson looking for the win here. Molly nowhere in sight. 1, 2, 3, and Emerson Gilbert has her first win of season 7.
What an incredibly smart strategy that was. Hitting Novi in the knee with the kendo stick and then hooking the same leg for the pin that just had the kendo stick connected to it to further ensure that you finally got that victory. That's not only brawn, but that's brain for you right there.
Essentially tenderizing the meat, man. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match here on Fusion, 4-man first blood match. Making his way to the ring first from Chicago, Illinois, holding a record of 0-7, Puristic.
And if there was ever a situation where you need to keep a cool, calm, collected head about yourself, like Heuristic seems to be doing thus far, it's having not only a 0-7 win-loss record, but going into another match that is a four-way first blood match.
Listen, man, first blood matches are like one of my favorite matches. I'm not gonna lie. The brutality that this match just cultivates is insane. Next out, holding a record of 0-4 from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Mr. Adam.
And after a match like this, especially if he wins tonight, Mr. Adams is going to be more than just a name. It's going to be something that people will be willingly, and they're not just going to feel imposed to call him Mr. He will have earned the rights, especially, to be called Mr. I mean, hopefully tonight, on top of the purple and the green he already has all over his face, he's not adding any more red.
It's funny. Mr. Adams is a very weird situation. Mr. Adams, for those of you that don't know, is Allison Adams' father. And she has already had an amazing career in CWC. And Mr. Adams, even though he trained Allison Adams, has fallen a bit short here. Next to the ring, holding a record of 0-2 from Chicago, Illinois, Joey Love!
Coming out with some great flash and flare on top of that. I was just initially thinking that, he seems to be in the prime spot, the best scenario thus far in terms of his win-loss record coming into a match like this. But the more I think about it, the more I realize he's in a very precarious one on top of everything else, because you really are being kind of thrown to the wolves right now. You have an opportunity to kind of maybe even out your win-loss record a little bit, but you're being put in a fatal four-way first blood match, such a volatile, unpredictable match. So in a way, you're in the same boat as everybody else.
Joey Love in his debut was very impressive. Not so much in his second match. Can he put on a fantastic performance here tonight and get his first win in his career?
Joe's just standing there menacingly.
Next out, from Boise, Idaho, holding a record of 0-3, Hunter!
With a cool-ass entrance on top of that. But here's hoping that that not only does he not get any blood spilled here tonight of his own, but that it doesn't come spiraling out just like the pyro in his entrance.
One can only hope, sir. I'm hoping for a blood fountain. I don't know about you.
Well, I don't think Hunter wants to have that. At least not for himself. I think if anything, he wants to recreate that sensation with pretty much everybody else here tonight.
As long as somebody bleeds, I'm happy.
You want unbiased commentary? There you go, folks. And even in a match like this, even with this kind of a scenario, he shows absolutely no fear, zero fear in this situation.
I see what you did there, and I love it.
Wait, what was I doing? Anyway.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First blood match. 4 men in. Only one can win, and they separate and go right after each other.
Big Enziguri right out of the gate. Tried to keep the fire lit there. Joey Love loves to just keep kicking out those Enziguri. Speaking of kicks,
Joey Love, for a big man, is very agile. Holy!
Whoa! Big hook kick to the back of the head, and now Sling Blade by Hunter.
Hunter with a leg drop to the throat. Joey Love really going to town on Mr. Adams here.
And he really I was talking about that flash and flare earlier. I mean, he is backing it up, not just in his entrance, but in the ring as well. Whoa, a big fake out DDT.
That is one thing about Mr. Adams that I truly do love. He is unconventional in his attacks.
Whoa, but he's certainly effective. Jesus.
God damn.
He is wiping people's faces off and kicking their heads off. I'm surprised body parts aren't flying around the ring. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 style here.
That springboard DDT was beautiful by Hunter, but now he goes off the ropes. Beautiful reversal there. Mr. Adams can't keep up with these young wrestlers, says a fan in the crowd.
Oh, another sharp, stiff enziguri.
Big stomp to the head by Joey Love, trying to wear down the flesh on the forehead of Hunter. Off the ropes, looking for that knee strike. Gets hit with a clothesline instead.
But Amanda brings up a very interesting point. However, one of the things we have to keep in mind, do not let the age fool you. A lot of times with age also comes experience, and you may see for a while a lot of the younger up and coming guys here in ZWC in this match really just exerting a lot of energy and putting a lot of throwing down a lot of moves and so on and so forth. But maybe that experience will win out, just as like you're seeing right there.
Just as we talk about it, Mr. Adams has his first win out of nowhere.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. All the other competitors, all of his other opponents were spending so much time just wailing away on each other with all these different moves, all this flash and flare, just getting too distracted. And all Mr. Adams needed to do was wait for just the perfect moment. He let his experience do the talking. He waited for the perfect moment to strike, and when he did, he struck quick, he struck hard, and he struck victoriously.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match here on Fusion, 6-woman Elimination Chamber match. Making her way to the ring first from Wellington, New Zealand, holding a record of 1-8, Artemis.
And this is a match so hot that we had to, and causing so much havoc that we had to move it all the way out to Arizona, of all places.
I love the Macintosh apple candle. I'm absolutely taking it to it. Good. Oh, you're taking that one? I thought you were going to take the banana one. Oh, take the apple one. I don't like it. Banana. Artemis will start this match in one of the pods. Who will join her? 5 other women to make their entrance here. The predictions are live, ladies and gentlemen.
And here's the crazy thing. It already feels like she's right at home in this match.
I mean, you're not wrong, man. She is a spark plug in ZWC. The Black Widow of ZWC, if you will. 900 points. Yeah, right. 900 points on Artemis. Next to the ring, holding a record of 1-3 from Norfolk, Virginia, Bo!
See, that's another factor I was thinking about earlier, oddly enough. In a more general sense. In a match like this, I don't think it's just a matter of it is a matter of willpower, but I don't think your willpower just comes strictly from one source. In a case like this, not only just from your cell environment, not just from the opponents that you have around you, but I think the main thing that's really going to help drive you to keep going and potentially win is everyone in this arena showing you such love and support, believing in you, hoping for you beyond all hope. And trust me, whenever it comes to a match like this is one of those abandon hope, all ye who enter here kinds of situations.
That is completely fair. And honestly, when it comes down to it, I don't know if it's the love or the hate that Bo thrives on even more. But ladies and gentlemen, our next competitor making their way to the ring, holding a record of 1-9 from San Diego, California, Zoe Flynn. Zoe Flynn always looks ready for a fight, man. She is fantastic.
You know, I was talking about how Artemis felt right at home. in a very similar kind of fashion, it seems, with Zoe Flynn, but yet also, it seems to me like the main difference between her and Artemis is that she really seems to be just, you gotta, when it comes to an Elimination Chamber match, it's very easy to come into it feeling intimidated, very scared, very just dreading the thought of entering this kind of a situation. But Artemis seemed to be looking forward to really dishing out the punishment, and Zoe Flynn is looking forward to just all the, it seems to me, the just kind of the exciting opportunities that you can have to really like bring out the most in yourself and everybody else in this kind of a match.
Fair enough. Making her way to the ring next from Tokyo, Japan, holding a record of 1-7, Kiko Kitsune.
You want to talk about somebody who feels like they are going to thrive in this kind of an environment. One of the, it seems like almost every woman in this match seems to represent some elements of the Elimination Chamber, and I think one thing particularly that Kiko is going to represent is just the level of just chaos that ensues in this kind of a match, and maybe hopefully she can control that chaos to bring her to victory.
I don't know, man. Out of everybody in this match, Kiko looks like the most innocent out of all of them. I don't know if she's ready for this type of match, to be completely honest. But ladies and gentlemen, someone who is definitely ready for this type of match, from New York, New York, holding a record of 1-7, Ginger!
Once again, another interesting parallel. By the way,
okay.
Run. Stop. Very Weird Al Gump there. Anyway, but I wasn't expecting to make that reference tonight. But very interesting parallel already between Kiko and Ginger here. Kiko seemed to really exhibit more patience and more concentration, whereas Ginger is just frantic.
She is sporadic.
Just a ball of energy just waiting to explode with whomever shows up first outside of herself in this match.
I think starting outside of the pods is actually going to help Ginger in this match. Not letting the anticipation stew as you wait, just getting it started. And she will start this match off against the 1-6 from Sydney, Australia, Skulls! I had Pronto.
You had what now?
Pronto. It's a local pizzeria that we have here.
Oh, okay. Shout out to the local pizza joints. Sometimes they are just the best pizza joints.
Dude, this place is the best. I fucking love it. You got the Qdoba? You got the Qdoba? She got the Qdoba!
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag please sponsor me.
There you go.
Chicken burrito. Taco burrito.
we got Zero on some kind of food kick there, and now he's just going insane.
What can I say? I'm just a little bit out of it. What do you want from me? Here we go! I has banana!
Already opening with a very spicy crossbody.
I love this mat, by the way, for Halloween Havoc. It's pretty cool. It looks like concrete.
And Ginger not only focused on Skulls, but already focused on her other opponents. Jesus!
God damn!
Although I think all that focus may have just been knocked right out of her with a powerbomb like that.
Skulls back in control, though, with a jawbreaker. Oh, fuck!
Chell says, fuck yeah, concrete.
We love a good concrete slab here, ladies and gentlemen, especially when bodies collide with it. Big shots here by Skulls.
If they're not going to put you up on a pedestal, you're going to lay them on a slab.
God.
Just like that.
Skulls in complete control here. They lock up. Skulls with the advantage. Scoop slam on the outside. Skulls, where are you going?
Oh, this. Speaking of, she may be cracking some skulls here with this. Whoa! First pin of the match. 1, 2, only 2.
Only a
But
2
still,
for Skulls.
2 is so quick in the match. That's a pretty scary thought, especially for Ginger here.
And here we thought Ginger was going to, fly in this match.
I think the unstoppable force just meant the immovable object.
Ginger with the pin attempt gets a 1, gets a 2. So both women getting 2 counts in this match already.
I thought getting the 2 earlier from Skulls was quite a surprise. That's quite a surprise here too. Whoa, crazy Wile E. Coyote cam here.
And here we go.
We have 1, we have 2.
Who will come out
2.
next? Who will it be? It is Bo.
And that blue light, folks, is done for health and safety concerns.
Holy
it eliminates
shit!
all germs from their competitors, so they're clean and sanitized before they enter this kind of a match.
Oh, is that what it is? It's a cleaning apparatus?
That's what I'm assuming. Anyway.
I just thought we were giving love to the Smurfs.
It could be that too. It's kind of 2 in 1.
Oh boy, a double team for Bo and Skulls.
And speaking of 2 in 1 there, they are just bullying up on Ginger right now. Whoa!
Wait, hold on. 1 second. If Bo was named
Jesus.
Bull, or Bull, B-U-L-L, it would be Bull and Skulls. Power Ranger
that
reference.
Sounds awfully familiar. Oh man, Dragon Screw right on the outside.
Ginger trying her best.
That is such a very simple but incredibly dangerous move, but especially to do on the outside of the ring in an elimination chamber.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Bo looking for the pin, gets it too!
Man, Ginger's still... I mean, I refer to her as a ball of energy here. It's not just in terms of her offense, but in terms of just making sure she's able to get back up and keep going.
She is truly resilient, but goddamn!
Even Ginger is even more Ginger now.
Ginger with a shot to the back and then a chop to the chest. Skulls taunting to the crowd on the opposite side of the ring. Now it's Ginger climbing up.
Oh no, Ginger, no!
And she connects. And within 5 seconds, we'll have another competitor in this match. Who will it be? It is Zoe Flynn.
And this is going to add another interesting, exciting dimension to this match.
Color me shocked that we haven't had a single elimination yet.
We've been very close thus far. Whoa, what a crazy looking cloverleaf on the outside, almost looking like the House of Pain is in effect, y'all. But
beautiful
no,
reversal out of it, though. Bo, big reversal by Zoe.
And we have another pin on the outside.
1. Oh, fuck.
Only 1.
Zoe Flynn took out the ref.
Oh, I didn't even see that. No wonder we only got 1.
Bo.
Oh, running right at the camera.
Big splash misses.
There.
Skulls still working on Ginger. These two have been going at it since the opening bell.
Oh, not on the outside. Not on the outside. Electric chair. Oh, but Ginger not even phased. Either that or she just doesn't know any better.
Oh, she is phased now. That might be our first elimination. 1. Slow count.
2.
Slow count.
Oh, the referee still feeling the effects of getting knocked down earlier.
Nice move by Zoe Flynn.
I'd say.
Clothesline.
Stiff clothesline.
Zoe Flynn looking for the pin. Gets a 2 and only a 2. We have to be very close to another competitor coming in. Zoe Flynn, frog splash from the top. Goes for the pin.
Down right there. 1, 2.
Oh, still in it.
2 3/4.
Now who will it be? Artemis or Kiko Kitsune? Sit down power
Running
bomb
powerbomb.
by Zoe Flynn, and it's Kiko Kitsune coming in. Beautiful hip toss into a basement drop kick. Skulls 1, 2, 3.
And we have our first elimination.
I mean, it was inevitable, wasn't it?
True, but at the same time, with how much Ginger was just continually fighting back and getting back up, I was hoping it'd last just a little bit longer. But I'm very happy and thankful and surprised she lasted as long as she did.
Running
Big Oklahoma
power slam. Jesus Christ, 1 and only 1.
But
Kiko
only
is still
one.
very fresh.
That is true.
Release German suplex by Bo.
Sending her all across the ring and into the ropes even.
But ladies and gentlemen, one of the most dangerous women in this match has yet to even join us. 1, 2. Kick out again by Kiko Kitsune.
Just chipping away. First it was a 1, now it's a 2. Maybe the next time it'll be 3.
Zoe Flynn and Bo on the outside. Now Skull sent into the ropes. Single leg drop kick.
Jesus.
Busting Skulls open.
Want to talk about cracking skulls? Well, there you go.
If I come back in here, I'm cracking skulls.
And that's exactly what Kiko Kitsune did.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
and 3.
Skulls, the next eliminated. They are dropping like flies now. We are down to 3, and Artemis hasn't even come into the match yet.
Oh, man, what a Regal Cutter-esque neck breaker there.
And a neck
then
breaker
just
on Zoe.
Just good old-fashioned neck breaker after that.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Hey.
Not you.
Oh, sorry.
Sidewalk slam by Bo, and finally in comes Artemis.
Whoa, surprising. Right into the stunner. Wow.
Bo in trouble. Zoe Flynn looking for elimination. Gets a 2 and a 3.
Holy shit.
And we are down to 3 quickly here.
Zoe Flynn has just been flying through this match, been fluid throughout this whole match ever since she showed up. She has not been deterred in the slightest.
Big right hands by Artemis. Now both Artemis and Zoe Flynn trying to fight over Kiko's body. Huge kick to the back of the head. Kiko. Arm drag takedown. A little anticlimactic there.
But it did create a nice strategic play in getting some distance away from Artemis.
Into the corner goes Zoe. Kiko taking her time. Now gets involved. Completely misses. Zoe gets an elbow to the jaw. Artemis, the freshest woman in this match. Now a double team move here. Double DDT.
Oh, man.
By the way, I'm not sure if you're up to date with the newest update of this game. They added the Brood's theme song.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just waiting to use it.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm just waiting to listen to it in general, especially in the game, even though I don't have the game.
And it's funny, they added the song, but not Gangrel.
Then again, they also didn't bring him back when Edge was having his match against Finn Balor at WrestleMania.
That's true.
Not too long
That's
ago,
true.
so.
Kiko has her leg wrapped around the middle rope. Now Artemis looking to get involved. Nice dodge. Zoe Flynn up on the shoulders, slides out the back. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
That threw everybody for a loop there. Jesus.
I am Gumby, damn it! Right to the knees goes Artemis. Now Kiko sending Artemis off the ropes. Kiko, Spanish fly.
Oh, trying to go for that element of surprise once again did not pay off. I think she just went to the well one too many times. Then again, I could be wrong.
Gigantic stunner.
Bo, but is not able to capitalize as Artemis is right on the attack, right in the hot pursuit.
Artemis should be going for the pin here instead, working the leg. Now goes for the pin.
1, 2.
Kick out at 2. Zoe Flynn back in the fray. Nice takedown. Super kick to the jaw.
You may have been expecting that wheelbarrow, but you weren't sure how it was going to turn around. I mean, very much reminded me of Rey Mysterio, one of the best luchadors of all time. Speaking of which, 450, standing 450.
1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Artemis. Zoe Flynn is so impressive, man.
And to think she is still this spry and this just energetic, even after all this time in this match against these two opponents.
And don't forget, this is Kiko and Zoe Flynn's first season in ZWC. Artemis is a vet. God damn.
I don't know if that was just, she was just trying to do something just generally offensively, or that was personal.
Well, if it was personal, so was that.
I'd have to agree.
Artemis sending Zoe Flynn over the top rope to the outside, and will join her. Kiko just waiting.
Her did not go out.
Huge wheel kick.
Well, that's what happens when you try in a moment like this to let your ego do the talking.
Kiko Kitsune will not be intimidated, but she will be taken down. Zoe Flynn tripped up. Both women looking for a kick. Artemis driven into the corner, slapped to the face by Kiko. Double team move possibly? No.
Nope.
Kiko really taking it to Artemis here.
Whoa. Oh, man. I figured with how quickly that was set up, that was really going to pay off, but no. Man, Zoe with just these quick turnarounds and just surprise alternate versions of moves that are taking people by surprise, and especially her opponents in this case.
Is this enough to put Kiko away? No.
No. Surprisingly enough, in that case, only getting 2.5.
These final 3 really doing well here.
Oh,
double stomp to the ribs. Artemis was the last person in this match. I don't think that's much of an advantage anymore, though.
Oh, man, another regal cutter-like maneuver by Zoe Flynn.
Beautiful straight jacket cutter, man. It's fantastic.
Oh, going up to the top now?
Uh-oh. What is this? Zoe Flynn!
But no.
Zoe! God
Holy
damn!
hell.
1, 2, 3, and Artemis is out!
And she already had her eyes locked on Kiko, but Kiko is locked right onto Zoe Flynn.
Final 2 arm drag takedown by Kiko.
And she is in full-on assault mode right now. Now taking it to the top rope as well, probably.
I mean, clearly you have to stay on top of Zoe. You have to keep the pressure going. Mini frog splash there. Gets a 1. Gets a 2. Zoe Flynn with the kick out.
Very much akin to the lowdown that Zoe Flynn did earlier tonight. That was almost as effective.
Kiko trying to figure out what she has to do to put Zoe Flynn away here. Working the arm around the top rope. Now a springboard kick to the jaw.
Oh, man, that would be a kick RVD would be proud of.
And a rolling thunder leg drop to the throat.
Oh, you got it. I mean, right now, this is a prime example of learning from the greats and becoming possibly even greater.
Kiko Kitsune split leg moonsault. 1, 2. Wow.
Oh, I thought if there was a moment where I thought Zoe Flynn was going to bite the dust, I thought that was going to be it, but she's still fighting.
But she cannot capitalize. He's still all Kiko here. Never mind.
Jesus. That was contemptuous, to say the least.
Zoe Flynn looking...
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you.
Ever since Kiko busted open Zoe Flynn, I think it's maybe even literally to some degree like a shark smelling blood. She has been even more aggressive with her attacks since.
Kiko needs to stay on top of her, though. Kiko, top rope, frog splash hits!
5 stars on top of that.
And I will take all the credit that you guys want to give me for that camera angle. That was sick.
Yes, indeed.
Into the corner goes Zoe. Big elbow fighting out of it.
This may just be the momentum shift that Zoe Flynn needs, but just as I say that.
Hiko Kitsune all over Zoe Flynn right now in a leg drop.
Was that indeed the final cut there?
Dragging her over to the corner, face first into the turnbuckle. Big elbow.
No. Another denial in the turnbuckle move there.
Oh,
Bloody Shadow
wow.
tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
How does Zoe still have the energy to pull off a move like that?
I think that's just, surprisingly enough, I think that might have been a desperation maneuver. She has to pull out yet another innovative move to take her opponent by surprise.
Hiko kicks out at 2.
But still is not able to put away Kiko.
Both these women are true fighters here. Big swing and a miss.
Tried to go for that Liu Kang-esque flying kick and was just not successful. Oh, but speaking of flying kicks, there you go.
Damn.
Big jumping calf kick by Kiko.
Maybe the exhaustion is just playing in effect, man. Kiko is still a little bit more fresh than Zoe. So she was able to land her kick while Zoe was not.
Yeah, but is it all about just the state of mind? I mean, is it... It's kind of a competition between your heart and your body. Like, what's going to be giving out first at this rate?
I was wondering what would break first. Hiko down on the outside. Zoe Flynn looking to take advantage here. Picking up by the hair.
Once again, showing off the innovation, but also showing off a little bit of that contempt from earlier. Holy
Big
hell.
splash by Zoe.
With a pin.
One, two, 3. Holy shit.
Wow.
Huge
Out
win
of bloody nowhere.
for Zoe Flynn.
Holy hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match here on Fusion, 4-man Iron Table Match. Making his way to the ring first from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, holding a record of 2-5, Ruin.
And I know Ruin is, to say the least, an incredibly impressive and also intimidating, not only presence, but especially wrestler here in ZWC. It's already kind of putting me, at unease along with Spirit to some degree. But like you were saying earlier, Zero, I mean, Spirit, when it comes to this wrestling game here, he tries to be somebody that's an all-arounder. So that means any kind of wild card, any kind of variable that you throw at him is eventually going to be something that he can manage to thrive in, and even against an incredible opponent such as Ruin.
Ruin, ever since making the jump in gimmicks from North to Ruin, has been a staple in the big man category for wins. He has dominated, maybe not so much this season, but has dominated a lot in his career. Making his way to the ring next, holding a record of 2-5 from Houston, Texas, Shadow. Why he hot though? Shadow, one of the biggest names in ZWC history, has been here for a very long time. Multi-time champion. Can he pull off a huge win here tonight? Predictions are live, ladies and gentlemen. 200 points on the board for Shadow. Nothing for anyone else just yet.
Don't worry about a thing. That'll change in the near future.
1 point on Spirit.
Oh, no, don't worry. That'll change in the future. And I know when it comes to these first two competitors, it seems like they're already setting a particularly dark tone when it comes to this match, a very, ominous tone. But looks can be deceiving, especially when all these factors get thrown into, once again, a very volatile match such as this. It's not just about, if it were just a good old-fashioned tables match and just one fall to a finish, that's one thing. But can you really handle, do you have enough of a threshold to keep not only trying to put people through tables, but possibly be put through a ton of tables yourself?
You have to expect it in this match. You cannot go into this match thinking you're never going to get put through a table. It's an impossibility at most moments.
I don't know. I wonder how many already that we've seen coming out here. I wonder out of these two especially if either one of them are feeling really confident in making sure that that does not happen here tonight.
Next to the ring, from London, England, holding a record of 1-4, FHD, Francis H. Doubleday.
And if there's ever been a match where somebody like Francis H. Doubleday could really, well, not just in terms of his wrestling skill, but also his sense of self-worth, shall we say, can really be put on display and really shine. It's something like an Iron Man tables match where you can not only put somebody through a table multiple times, but you can put several different people through several different tables. So it can really just show off all the kind of skill and talent that you have, or that you feel you have at least, in wrestling.
This man is not a 1-star, not a 3-star, not a 5-star, but a 6-star wrestler. The Heat Seeker, Francis H. Doubleday, looking for a huge win here tonight on Fusion.
He's not just your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler. He's your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler.
And
I
last
knew this guy's cousin.
but not least, holding a record of 3-5, from the edge of reality, Spirit!
From the edge of reality, making his way from the spirit realm. Therein lies the spirit realm. And his spirit has been sent all the way to ZWC. And that spirit's presence will indeed be known here tonight as he keeps putting everybody through tables. I mean, after a while, he may not even stop at just whoever is in this match. He may start going out into the crowd and start slamming people through tables.
This
Anything
man,
and everything that moves.
this
He
man
might,
is,
he might even put another table through a table. You never know.
he is looking to collect some spirits in this match.
Your spirit is mine.
That's good, my love. I'm glad that you're feeling better. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 15 minutes on the clock. Whoever puts their opponent through, well, their opponents through more tables at the end of the timer will be your winner. Huge springboard crossbody by Spirit, and he heads to the outside.
I just realized, though, that on one hand, I do give Spirit props for his individuality, but at the same time, let's just say the laser tag conundrum, the philosophy, is really kind of coming into play here. He's not really doing a whole lot to blend into his environment. He really kind of sticks out like a sore thumb in terms of really being noticeable to, grab and potentially put through a table. And force
That is true. That is very true. He is kind of the biggest target in the ring right now. I'm not going to lie.
But that
Spirit
just motivates him even further, though, to make sure that he stays on the attack.
Is Spirit going to wrestle and be a commentator? That's why he wears the helmet. He's commentating as he wrestles right now.
Spirit's heading up in the ring. Boom. He hits him with that kick, that thrust kick right there. Boom.
How did you call the move before you even did it? It's because it's me. FHD with the table inside the ring. He will set it up. Spirit taunting to the crowd a little bit while Ruin gets a couple of elbows to the ribs from Shadow.
As I've talked about before with these table matches, it's not just a physical game, it's a mental game. You gotta stay focused, you gotta keep a cool, calm, collected head about yourself. It can be very easy to get distracted and very easy to get a little too frantic up in the upstairs there in this kind of a match, especially since I nearly just put myself through a table. You know what? That's actually a pretty smart strategy, come to think of it. If you put yourself through a table, it does not count.
Yeah, no, it definitely counts. Ask Speedy.
But okay, so maybe it might not be a technical victory, but it'll be a personal victory because he deprives people of the satisfaction of them putting him through a table.
It kind of you can't hurt me if I hurt myself type deal.
In order to confuse the enemy, one must confuse himself. Whoa, I thought that was a double drop kick for a moment. Still effective nevertheless. And onto the turnbuckle we go with a hot shot or snake eyes there.
Big snake eyes by Ruin. Now a stomp to the back and head of FHD. Pulling Shadow back in, and there's Spirit flying from the top rope.
Manages to get to graze Ruin, but it did not do enough damage.
Completely dodges
catching
that
Ruin
knee.
right in the midst of the knee. Steamroller.
FHD forearm blocked by Shadow. Now Spirit knocking Ruin down with the table, and now Shadow as well, and FHD!
Go Spirit, go!
Spirit in complete control inside of the ring. Now sending Shadow into the corner. FHD busted open by Ruin.
Oh, no way. Oh, no. Spirit, I guess he decided against it. He's, once again, mental as well as physical when it comes to this kind of a match.
If Spirit would have went for a superplex there, it might have been a point on the board for him.
That's true, but it is a very precarious situation, especially to go pretty early in the match like this.
I mean, we've already been through 4 minutes of this match. There's 11 minutes and 20 seconds left. Spirit taken down with a lariat from Shadow and a running DDT.
Wait a minute. Is it a power bomb? No, it's a pile
driver. Pile driver on the
Kaboom.
outside. Trying to paralyze Shadow.
Man, nobody is messing around in this kind of match. Rolling Thunder.
Shadow back up on his feet, but for how long? Spirit lifted and done.
I've heard of lifting spirits, but this is ridiculous.
Big shot to the back by FHD. Shadow sent running. FHD has Spirit up, but a couple of elbows will get him out of it. FHD sent into Ruin.
Nearly a third into the match, folks.
Damn!
Oh, man. What a twist. Literally, even.
A twist M. Night Shyamalan would be proud of, if you will.
Indeed.
Ruin.
What in the world is this?
Oh, my God! The strength of Ruin! Shadow is not a lightweight, man. He's fucking huge.
Ironically enough, to put it lightly there, yeah.
Huge kick.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. He kept going with those kicks, and it worked out.
Monkey flip by Spirit.
Bouncing around like a pinball machine right now.
Well, he fucking looks like one.
I mean, hey, on top of all the old school video games and arcade games he's played, he definitely has a penchant for the pinball. Trust you me. Oh, not a choke slam, a reverse.
Huge drop kick. Now FHD and Spirit both grabbing a table, but FHD a little bit quicker. One table.
That strike from earlier.
One table set up in the ring. Bad time to taunt by FHD. Snapmare takedown, kick to the spine.
And that's some instant karma for you there. Spirit. Not sure what the third one is yet.
Spirit Squad. Spirit Squad.
No. It's only one person, though.
Ruin. Big reversal by
reversal.
Spirit. FHD trying to get involved, not able to pull the trigger.
He's trying his damnedest. It's like a kid whacking away at a pinata.
Yeah, he finally hit someone.
Busted open. Surprised no candy came out, or in this case, I guess brain candy.
Spirit all alone in the ring. FHD has Ruin up. And he will fight out of it. Spirit back to the outside. 8 minutes, 20 seconds to go.
How did it feel to get hit by the table, asks Bo? Well, as much as people like to try to tell you that, you know, if you had a choice between landing on the mat or landing through a table, they would pick the table. And usually, you know, I don't mind. I can't make that joke.
Usually, Spirit doesn't mind landing on some wood.
But in this case, this is not my preferred method.
Big elbows by Spirit. God damn, Spirit. You need to adjust your helmet, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oof.
Or maybe not. Maybe Shadow needs to adjust his strategy.
Big shots by Spirit. And Ruin is busted open.
And FHD is... I'm speaking of feeling the Spirit.
Kick to the gut. Double team DDT.
DDT.
Down goes the table. Still no points on the board for anyone in this match.
And we're almost another third, excuse me, into the match. I need to do math better. Rolling elbow.
7 minutes remaining.
Wiping
How
out
do
Ruin.
we feel about the new Avengers trailer? I think it looks fucking cool. I don't know, man. It could be good. It could flop. Who knows?
I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know.
Big shots by Ruin. All four men back into the ring. Ruin has Shadow up. Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Man, Goldberg would have been proud of that one.
Ruin sent into the corner, almost against the table. What is this? Spirit.
Oh,
Okay.
Sunset foot powerbomb. All right. But the table's still set up. I think smartly in this case, because, I mean, he could have been very well been surprised by Shadow.
This
Thankfully,
might
he took it to
come
the
down to one table.
Or maybe even 0 tables. And then what do we do after that?
We call it a draw, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what, if this ends in a draw, everybody gets one win on their record.
I don't see at this rate. I think they're much too concerned about just fighting and beating the ever-loving hell out of each other. Nice key crusher there on the Spirit by FHD.
Yes, if that happens, just delete the prediction. We are down to 5.5 minutes here. Shadow to the top rope. Shadow
Spirit.
elbow drop.
I think Spirit got busted open too, thanks to our patented blood detecting technology here in ZWC. We are able to detect it, folks. Whenever somebody is covered up.
It can see through everything.
So play nice.
Or just give everybody a draw wins? What the fuck is a draw wins? That is an oxymoron.
You may need to refer to Bert Convey on that.
Down goes the table
Whoa.
again. Spear by FHD.
That Superman punch paying off big, at least for a moment.
Shadow looking to set up the table. Ruin down and out. Shadow looking to take advantage here. Big right hands as the table collapses on top of him.
As long as it doesn't collapse through him, we are okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Wait, no.
Ruin.
Reversal.
And down goes the table again. We have five tables.
5 tables in the ring.
Fucking A.
4 people, 5 tables. That sounds like a YouTube video that existed back in the early 2000s.
Oh, it was already in my brain and you said it.
What in the world? Leg drop on the middle rope. We'll get
Not
to the
enough
action for you there.
tables. Ruin back into the ring, cuts off Shadow from setting up the table, now has him up. The strength
another one.
again.
Indeed it is.
Reversal by
Quick kick by
Spirit.
Spirit on the FHD.
Do have a
We
table
are
set
less
up
than-
here.
Less than 4 minutes into this match, and already we finally might have somebody.
Wait
put
a
to the
minute.
Table.
Big
No.
reversal.
But wait, Spirit has something set up in the corner.
Spirit,
Oh,
no.
that throws him out. What are you doing?
Sends
Spirit?
him the wrong way.
Like I said
Ruin!
before,
Ruin! Power bomb!
we
1
finally have
point!
our first table, our first elimination, but we have possibly 2 more tables getting set up right now. Wait, no, never mind. 1.
Over the
Being
top
sent
goes Ruin.
Possibly to the outside.
3 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Ruin up by 1 point. Will it be enough? Double team
Oh, wait,
move
we have a double
between
team.
Ruin and FHD.
I think that was actually a rather smart strategy by especially FHD to try to call for the double team in that moment, so that way it distracted Ruin from putting Spirit through the table.
Makes sense to me. Big shot by Spirit out of the corner. Now Shadow sent into the corner by FHD. Big splash. And Ruin will eat the turnbuckle.
Rather unfortunate with that snake eyes there in the corner. Speaking of the corner, back into the corner we go. No, reversal by FHD.
Ruin sent into the ropes, colliding with Shadow like he's not even there.
It took a moment for it to register. That's how much of a pain threshold, a pain tolerance Ruin has.
Shadow with a big shot with the table, and out goes another table, and in comes another table.
And we are down to the 2-minute warning, folks.
Shadow trying to
Oh,
get FHD over
table
to
block.
that table, not able to do it. Shadow by the throat.
Damn.
God!
Oh, did you see how his head bounced off the edge of the table?
That was amazing.
World's Strongest Spirit.
Spirit to the apron. Not sure where he's going.
Trying to surprise attack maybe, but people are just too damn far away.
Shadow sets up
another
a
pile
table.
driver?
Pile driver by
driver.
Spirit. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. Ruin still up by 1. Tombstone pile driver.
onto the table. Onto the flattened table on top of that.
FHD looking to tie this up now. Shadow in trouble. He's the only one that has gone through a table so far. And it's tied at 1 with 1 minute to go.
FHD now has 1 on his side.
Spirit trying to get back into the ring.
There's still some time to turn the tables in more ways than 1.
Shadow up against the table. Big reversal.
Spirit, I admire your innovation here, but now's not the time.
And now Shadow has FHD against the table. Beautiful
He caught him with the
defense.
German. Wow.
30
Very smart
seconds to
play.
go.
Spirit
Everyone
trying desperately to get FHD onto the table.
so close to that table. How did that not go through?
Oh man, that was so close. I think Spirit's getting desperate here. Although it was a good desperation maneuver, it just did not work out.
10 seconds to go. We are still tied at 1. If this does end in a tie, and it looks like it will, the 2 men with a point will share the win, and that is all. An anticlimactic end, but Ruin and FHD will share in the win.
Fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match here on Fusion, 4-woman elimination match. Making her way to the ring first, holding a record of 3-5 from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, ZWC Hall of Famer, Cho! Predictions are live, ladies and gentlemen. Earn yourselves some points.
You know what? I will indeed oblige once again. If they all went on break at the exact same time. Well, it's the break, so I mean that involves everybody. So
Yeah, it's essentially like it's like a siesta in Spain.
something I wish we would adopt here in the States, honestly.
Me too, man. Fucking give me 10-hour work days, 4 days a week with a siesta in the middle.
Well, not only that, but we need like I don't know if it would be the exact same thing or just at least a similar concept. Like, you know how in elementary school you have fucking playgrounds?
Nap
We
time.
need something. We need something like playgrounds, but for like when you get into like later years of your life.
Yes,
You know
I could
what
just
mean?
see. I could just picture Jeff Bezos on a jungle gym. Anyway, next out from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, holding a record of 3-5, Voladora.
Now, if there's ever been a match I didn't know I needed until now, and in a way we're going to be getting a sneak preview of it, in one-on-one competition at some point, I would love to see Chell versus Voladora, just to see what it's like to boil it down to the kind of styles and chemistry that these two would have in the ring. Because already I'm excited at the notion, just within it being the frame of an elimination fatal four-way here. Well, or elimination four-way. It's not fatal because it's elimination.
I think that match would be absolutely fantastic. Like you said, the styles between the two. I don't know if they would clash or just be a beautiful dance. Either way, it would be a fantastic match. $1,400 points on Chell in the prediction. Nothing for Voladora. Nothing for anyone but Chell just yet.
Akin to what I was saying earlier about Bo, I think a big part of something like this, when you're in these long haul matches or potentially long haul matches, that's really going to help you thrive is not just your own physical energy, it's also just your willpower. And one of the things that's going to fuel that willpower at some point, whether it's the love or the hate that the fans have for you, it's the fans.
Making her way to the ring next from Moscow, Russia, holding a record of 2-5, Zara.
You know, I just realized we have two Russians, I believe that's actually the proper term, that have been featured already throughout them. We're very multicultural, very multinational here in ZWC. We're going all around the
Absolutely.
world.
We do not discriminate. Anyone that wants to join from any part of the country or any part of the world is more than welcome here. And we have a raid coming in from Kiro! Thank you so much, Kiro!
Hero the hero with the raid.
Kiro the hero. Thank you, Kiro, so much. Thank you. I hope your stream went well. Now making her way to the ring, our final competitor in this match from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, holding a record of 3-6, Ellie Wax.
I was just about to say, especially with our previous competitor showing up, but I think it gets further embodied and exemplified with Ali Wags coming out here as our final competitor. Just how much not only variety exists here within ZWC, not just even within wrestling, but just one of the things you often hear about is a concept called the melting pot, or just something being kind of a universal language, something that speaks to a lot of different people. And one thing that I think amongst everything else that really speaks to a lot of different people, not just to their ears, but to their hearts and souls, and especially in a match like this, is professional wrestling.
Couldn't have said it any better myself, my friend.
As much as there's a lot of combat, a lot of conflict, I think that's oddly enough something that really does help bring a lot of different wonderful people together, as you're seeing right here in this match.
Bring everybody together so that we can punch everybody in the face. Four women.
Punching in the face respectfully.
Only one will leave. Or disrespectfully, depending on the person.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Zara already with a pump handle slam on Cho. Remember, this is an elimination match, so there should be no breaking up of any pins. What a kick to the back of the head by Cho.
Although we did see earlier with Kiko Kitsune in the Elimination Chamber, there was a point where she seemed to break up a pin, and I'm not entirely sure if it was she was trying to go for something else and it just happened to do that, or if things got personal to that point where she was like, I don't care, I don't want you getting the pin right now.
I truly
will happen in
believe
this kind of a match too.
sometimes it will happen that you just want that extra little bit of bragging rights, saying, I eliminated you, not the other person.
And speaking of getting eliminated, that dropkick just wiped out.
Oh, fuck. What a kick to the head by Chell on Voladora. And now she heads to the outside.
Allie White's trying to take advantage of the momentum, is not successful. She's left all by her lonesome, but maybe not for long.
Allie! Huge drop kick blocked by the sign! Fucker! I said no signs!
A sign also known as a cool spot blocker.
Crackling Mike.
Oh, shit.
All four women on the outside. Voladora slamming Zara into the barricade. A little bit of technical difficulties with my co-host. Please be patient. Big shot to the back. What's up, Yami? Welcome in, buddy. How we doing? Voladora picking up Allie. Big shot to the face with the knee and then slamming her down on the outside. Zara tossing Chow halfway across the ring on the outside. Now Voladora looking for a pin on Allie Wags. Only gets a one. Zara back into the ring. Zara showing off the strength, but Voladora fighting out of it. Big uppercut by Allie. Doing good, Yami. Doing good. Voladora with a pin attempt on Zara. Only gets a one. Allie Wags. Beautiful springboard moonsault to the outside. Wiping out Cho. And then Voladora with a kendo stick tossed at the head of Zara. Oh, sorry, that is not Zara. That is Allie Wags. My apologies.
It is tough not to get them confused with all the red and black gear there.
There he is. There's Spirit. Welcome back.
Is that a wolf howling in the distance I hear? In a sick 808?
What?
Wolfpack is back, causing mass
Oh,
destruction.
gotcha. Chow sent into the corner by Allie Wags. Big stomp to the gut. It looks like Allie's busted open. Zara back into the ring. Forced towards the corner by Chell. Big smack to the face.
I don't think she minds adding more red to her attire, but not like this.
Voladora!
Whoa!
Oh my! Only a one count on Allie though.
Oh man, that was a beautiful corkscrew crossbody, but unfortunately landed on absolutely nobody, but nailed it with the double noggin knock.
Anytime I hear you say busted open, I genuinely think of GTA. Like just busted? Got it. Understood.
Oh, where's the iron pipe clanging noise?
Chell with the kendo stick.
Shit.
Knocked away by Voladora. Zara in the ring taunting a little bit. Allie Wags still down.
Voladora just wailing away on Chell, even busting her open once
How
again.
dare you make her bleed her own blood? Big shots by Alley Wags, taking Voladora down with a DDT. Ouchie, ouchie, ow. All 4 women back into the ring now. Alley Wags sent into the corner by Voladora. Beautiful move by Voladora. Now Zara taking out Chell. Still no eliminations in this match. Has anyone... Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, sorry. Very much akin to the tables match, but thankfully in this case we do not have a timer to worry about.
That is
so
true.
We will get eliminations. We will have no ties here.
Spear by Zara gets a 2. Has anyone impressed you more than anyone else in this match so far?
Oh God, I mean it's tough not to say. I mean, then again, every time I think somebody's getting the advantage, there's always something that turns it right back around. Big diamond cutter right there by Chell, especially. I mean, even something to the effect of being a Hall of Famer and being just on the constant attack here, having all this experience as well, is still something that, despite such accolades, it's not going to really, it doesn't seem to be giving anybody, it doesn't seem to be giving Chell the advantage. It seems to be keeping everybody on an even keel, nevertheless.
I mean, we do have 2 new competitors in this match for this season in Zara and Voladora, and 2 veterans in Alley Wags and Chell. It does not seem to be phasing the newcomers, though, at all.
I think, if anything, it's firing them up even further because they really have something to prove in more ways than one. I mean, that's an interesting dynamic that you brought up in that you have half of the competitors being experienced veterans, half of them being newer to the game here. So I think those especially have, I mean, everybody in a way has something to prove, but especially those up-and-coming wrestlers to try to really prove something to not only everybody in ZWC, but also to those experienced veterans that are trying their best to still win.
What a backslide by Voladora. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Chell.
Yeah, I was about to say, a move like that could knock all the experience right out of you, but even then, Chell managed to find a way to kick out.
Big shots by Voladora. Now Zara backing Zara backed up into the ropes by Alley Wags. Shotgun drop kick. And now the steps being introduced into the match. Huge candlestick shot by Chell into a clothesline from Voladora. Alley Wags gets a knee to the gut. Now putting to the corner. And Voladora, forearm smash to the... Oh my fucking God.
Oh my God. I mean, it's one of those things where even when you expect the unexpected, you still have an unexpected moment like that you don't expect.
And a kick out at 2 by Zara. Alley Wags looking for the pin on Voladora now. Gets a 2 and only a 2. Zara with control on Chell, sends her off the ropes. Now has to compete with Alley Wags. And there's Chell taking advantage. You cannot take your eyes off of your opponent for a second. Chell setting up here. Not sure what she's thinking. Chell. I don't think she even knows. Look at this. Looking for submission. Alley trying to fight out of it. Can she get out? That is cinched in, but she lets it go. Forearm to the back of Zara, put into the corner by Alley Wags. Zara from behind.
Earlier. Whoa.
Gigantic
man.
German suplex.
Folded up like an accordion. Like I was saying earlier, and this is something that especially gets exemplified.
Spear by Zara!
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, and
And
that just wiped out
Voladora is out.
This is another match where indeed it's just a matter of your mind may be willing, but can the body continue? And I think indeed it has for Chell with a massive cutter off the top rope. 1, 2.
Kick out at
Only
2. Chell hits the OG cutter, but cannot put Zara away.
Another one of those stiff European uppercuts there.
Ali truly loves those uppercuts. Misses the
A
basement
little too quick
drop
on
kick
the
to the
draw.
knee. Forearm to the back. Now Ali put into the corner. Zara leading Chell into the opposite corner.
She's putting everybody in timeout right now.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
And that just proves your point right there. Chell fighting right out of that corner into a fisherman suplex. No pin, though. But she's staying right on her opponents, nevertheless.
She knew Ali was right there. Snapmare takedown by Chell. Kick to the spine. Now a pin attempt. Referee trying to get in position. Only a 1 because of it.
Maybe could have gotten at least 2 out of that if Zara had gotten in the way.
Chell caught between a rock and a hard place. Drop
because
kick.
that turned into a rock bottom there.
It was a good choice of words. What can I say? Ali not paying attention.
Paid for it dearly there.
Damn!
Oh!
Chell taking out everybody right now, but Ali fighting back.
Chell finding these reserves at these opportune times that it just stuns me every time, I gotta say.
If there's anything anyone should know about Chell, there is no quit in that woman.
And I think U0 would know better than anybody.
That is true. Big shots by Ali Wags, though. Returning fire is Chell. Left hands to the ribs.
Whoa.
Beautiful. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Twitch, clip that.
I don't know what to say. I'm left speechless.
Chell, 1, 2, 3, and eliminates Zara. Chell, top rope, taking Ali Wags out as well.
And I think after a move like that on the stairs, it is going to be just mere seconds before Ali Wags falls as well to Chell.
Cutter by
Another diamond
Chell.
cutter.
Goes for the win. 1,
1,
2. Oh my God.
Wow. How in the world is Ali Wags still fighting back at this point?
Chell, reversal by Ali, stop to the gut.
Oh, that is such a crucial reversal. This may be the moment that Ali Wags needs.
To the
No.
knees. Nice block
Once
there
again,
by Ali. The uppercut
like you
blocked
said
by
earlier.
Chell.
Man, like you said earlier, and this goes to show it after reversing a moonsault like that and coming back fighting, there is no quit in Chell.
Chell, springboard, stunner.
Another stunner.
1, 2. Oh my God.
And speaking of stunners, I mean, you already saw such a stunning move to the outside on Ali Wags. Jesus Christ, and then another one.
Holy shit.
Snapping her neck in half.
And that is all. Huge win for Chell here tonight on Fusion.
Chell is just the #1 stunner in more ways than one in this case. She pulled into some kind of reserve and some kind of area of her minds or the darkest parts of her soul even to just put everybody away and win in one of the most just stunning, shocking fashions I've ever seen in CWC.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match here on Fusion, one-on-one ladder match. And this is for the #1 contender spot at Ignite. Making his way to the ring first from Staten Island, New York. Holding a record of 5-3, Joey Cass.
And to think that event is coming up in less than a week.
Insane.
If I recall correctly, it's happening next week on the 30th.
That is correct. On Friday the 30th.
So indeed, I mean, to have such momentum coming out of this match for either man, and just in less than a week having an opportunity at a championship, I mean, that just adds more fuel to the fire here tonight.
Scar Predator 35, thank you so much for the hello, motherfucker. Welcome in. How are you? Joey Cass has faced so much adversity in his career, has had so many big moments in ZWC. Could this just be another stepping stone for him, or is he feeling the pressure of the moment, knowing that he can head to another PLE for yet another title shot later on next week?
See, I think when it came to that match with Jay Swervo, one of the things that definitely came into play was that Joey Cass was kind of playing the long game in the mind games and got to a point where where Jay Swervo thought he needed to really go to such great extremes to win, and look at how it cost him. I wonder if he's going to try to pull something similar here tonight.
Let's bring out Joey's opponent from Norfolk, Virginia, holding a record of 4-2, Wob!
Wob already looks like not only does he mean business, but he's going to be nothing but business here tonight. He's not. I think if there's anybody who's not going to be deterred by any kind of, not just the physical aspect, but like I said, the mind games that Joey Cass may implement to try to get Wob to do something a little outside of the norm to deter him from his path to glory. If there's anybody that is not going to be shaken up, I think the highest likelihood may just indeed be Wob.
Both these men have amazing records this season in ZWC. Now fight to earn a shot at the champion. Let's get it. Wob comes out firing, but Joey gets right out of the way.
Oh, Jesus. Big shot after big shot.
Both these men extremely good inside the ring. But it doesn't matter how good you are inside the ring in this match. You have to be able to use exactly what Joey just sent into the ring, and that is a ladder.
It's about how good you are when you climb up to the top and grab that briefcase.
Exactly. Joey unleashing a couple of shots to the face of Wob, then a stomp to the knee. Working the arm now with the stomp as well.
And so far it looks like Joey Cass seems to be keeping the advantage, and just seems to be almost kind of just taunting him, playing with him right now.
Joey definitely seems fired up, and when we see Joey in this mood, he is fucking deadly.
Launched him like a rocket off of that flapjack. But wait, what
wow.
A stiff enziguri reversal by Wob.
Wob with the ladder, knocking Joey back down, now sets it up. Joey goes underneath the ring. Finds a chair.
Going right to the top of the ladder.
Wob taking no time at all. Joey, wow.
Did you see that? He let him get to the get a moment of feeling like he had the opportunity right there in his grasp, and then he immediately took it away from him.
Giving him a little bit of false hope there. Now Joey,
yet another ladder.
Pulling out the long ladder this time, but not able to set it up, and it will just disappear into the ether. German suplex!
Man, right, possibly off of the edge of the table. Oh my God, and then turning him inside out with that clothesline at
Joey,
short range.
Right back into it, though. Wob a little too fast for him, taking him down with a kick to the back. Wob back into the ring. Joey trying to get back up onto his feet while Wob sets up the ladder. Joey looking for another weapon. He's going for the long ladder. This might take a little too long.
And already Wob.
Joey needs to get back in there quickly.
Joey, oh my God, did he get it? Did he bring it down?
He got him.
No.
Great defense by Joey. He knew just how much time he had.
You want to talk about building up false hope for Wob? That is a fucking heartbreaker.
Joey
it's so
working
soon
the leg.
in the match too.
Now Joey going for the ladder. Wob back up onto his feet, knocks the ladder away. Wob sent onto the long ladder. Look out below! Through the ladder!
Oh.
Trying to break Wob in half, and now heads to the inside of the ring.
Could this be all the time that Joey needs to win this?
Wob already
no.
back up on his feet. Joey climbing quickly, though.
And Wob not wasting any time. Damn.
You can see the difference in strategy here, man.
Wob, like I said before, he is not letting any of the mind games, any of the taunting, any of the psychological aspects, good Lord, get to him. And he's staying on him, like I said, purely business, staying just dead set, no matter what, on the task at hand.
But we have seen this before when it comes to Joey. Sometimes he just eats damage just to fire himself up.
And therein lies the problem with when it comes to any of his opponents. It feels like after a while, despite everything, with how much pain and punishment that Joey can absorb and then seem to just reflect back onto you, eventually you start to wonder, do I need to start going into certain reserves? Do I need to start going into certain bags of tricks? Do I need to start kind of betraying certain morals and integrity in order for me to finally get the victory? But you see how often it seems to kind of come around and bite people in the ass.
And that's exactly what happened to Jay Swervo. He did not know what else to do to put Joey away because of how much damage he inflicted on him. And Joey just kept coming. Will Wob run into the same problem? He will get desperate to put Joey away and take risks that he normally would not do.
I gotta say, I hope not. I have a strong feeling that won't be the case, but then again, when it comes to Joey Cass, you just never know. He's broken greater men before.
Big shots here by Wob, chop to the chest. Now has Joey up on his shoulders, but Joey fighting out of it. Uppercut to
Trying to go for the low blow.
Nope, completely missed.
Whoa, that was some spitefulness behind that.
You try to hit my nuts,
spinning
here's a spinning back fist.
The ultimate slap there, Jesus Christ.
Big shot by Wob, elbow by Joey in return. Clothesline taking the bigger man down.
Just as Joey was feeling the spitefulness from Wob, he returned all that spitefulness almost immediately.
Now Joey sets up the ladder, delivers a right hand to the face of Wob, and will climb Wob out of the corner quickly.
Oh, there we go. Wob's like, no to your online strat bullshit.
Wob right back up onto his feet, and there's the low
time.
blow!
Oh, no.
Wob trying to get back up onto his feet quickly, and he will. You know, that's one thing I've noticed about this game. It's very rare to see them climb up together and fight.
That is true. But then again, I mean, in a scenario like this, who knows how that would turn out.
Nice block by Wob, delivering a right hand, and then a discus fucking right hand to the face as well.
Man, and apparently Wob has nothing to steal here.
Wob!
Right to the in between the shoulder blades.
But Joey not giving up easily, man. Stomp to the hand. Make it 2. How about a hat trick?
Third time is indeed the charm.
Wob back up onto his feet, but for how long? Off the ropes, and a knee busting him open.
And that was just point blank immediately after he got off the ropes.
Joey grabbing the second ladder.
Not only is there something about somebody who does something spitefully, but somebody who does something strategically spitefully.
Joey taking a little bit too long there. Wob back into it. Right hand to the
man, what a
ribs.
stiff gut punch there.
Wob will set up a ladder in the corner and send Joey into the opposite. Wob, running start, completely misses and ends up in the Tree of Woe.
Oh, that could be a very fitting name if he's hanging on down there for too long.
Oh, Joey should have went for the climb instead of attacking Wob. This will knock him out of the Tree of Woe.
It won't keep him down long enough. I don't think it will. Then again, I could be wrong.
Joey working fast. Joey might have this here. And he does!
Oh my God.
Joey Cass is your #1 contender and will head to Ignite to face the winner of tonight's main event. Ladies and gentlemen, our co-main event of the evening in the women's division. Just a one-on-one match here tonight, making her way to the ring first from Brooklyn, New York, holding a record of 2-2, Sage! This can honestly be considered just a palate cleanser here after that last match, man. A palate cleanser setting us up for the main event.
Well, and even to some extent, at least for now, of Sage, but especially with the fact that she's able to come out first and really hopefully set the tone, set the mood for the evening, but let's just say the mood is about to change whenever Wraith shows up.
Absolutely. Predictions are live, ladies and gentlemen. Earn yourself some points. 300 on the board for Sage, 200 for Wraith. Both women with the exact same record, 2-2. Who will have a better record after this one? And now making her way to the ring from parts unknown. Again, holding a record of 2-2. Wraith.
By the way, is it just me, or did we get just like a mild jump scare with seeing Wraith for like a millisecond before we actually saw her show up here? That was kind of freaky.
She is a constant jump scare, dude.
Although, you did bring up an interesting point in the fact that, I mean, I know we've been talking about it for a moment, but it made me think of something in terms of the kind of the psychological kind of setting for this match. Especially for Sage, because I noticed with Sage, she seemed rather level-headed. She seemed rather, rather happy to be here and looking forward to this match. And I wonder if part of the reason why may indeed lie within the fact that they are even keel in their records here. Maybe that settles further into Sage's mind, that despite their differences in their personalities and their looks and whatnot, in terms of... Oh. Stop. Okay, stop. Okay. All right, cool. Stop it. Okay, thank God. Thank you, cameraman.
Might be the creepiest thing I've ever made. I'm just saying.
But as I was saying before I got so creepily interrupted there, I wonder if Sage is thinking, judging from our win-loss record, judging from our performances here in the ring, we're not really all that different. We're really just about the same. There's nothing really to be afraid of. There's nothing to be intimidated by. I can take on this challenge just like anybody else.
Sir, I would love to agree with that sentiment, but if I was in the ring with Wraith, no matter what my record is, the last thing I would say is, we are the same.
Well, and that's the thing. I understand where you're coming from, but I think that's one of the things, whether it's Sage or whether it's anybody else who takes on Wraith, you have to figure out a way to not let her presence, her appearance, her overall demeanor shake you up to your core, even to where it affects you not just as a person but especially as a wrestler.
Nice dodge there by Wraith. A little bit of a slow burn here in the beginning of this match. I'm pretty sure that is more suitable for Sage here, to have a bit of a slower start.
Well, and you don't want to let you don't want to show any signs of, whether you have them or not, any kind of signs of nerves or anxiety or even more particularly fear when it comes to facing off against Wraith, because I think Wraith will just indeed feed off of that.
Beautiful cross body to the outside by Wraith. Resetting the count from the referee. Reversal by Sage.
Floating down like a ghost off of that top turnbuckle with the cross body there.
Wraith can smell fear. She is a great white shark in human form.
Especially with those pitch black eyes there.
For real, though. Wraith sending Sage running, collapsing right in front of the steps, just missing them. Okay, a little switcheroo there. Now Wraith back into the ring. They lock up. Wraith, short clothesline. To the top rope, moonsault. Misses. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Man, everybody playing the fake out game here tonight.
I think Sage had her eyes closed.
Just kind of hoping and praying that somehow Wraith landed on the knees there.
Referee starts his count. Wraith taunting to the crowd. Sage more than content to wait for Wraith to get back into the ring. They lock up again. Wraith with the counter. From behind now, Wraith. Russian leg sweep. Now just pounding Sage's head into the mat. Top rope moonsault. That one is blocked.
That time indeed landing on the knees.
Kick to the gut by Sage. Quick snap suplex.
Into a pin.
Hand placement. Hand placement.
Yeah. that was a very interesting pin, shall we say.
Sage off the ropes. Looking for the knee to the head. Clothesline by Wraith in return. Wraith doing the running man.
In a very unnatural fashion, trying to once again intimidate and scare her opponent in Sage, but is not effective.
The ZWC crowd appearing to get a little restless here. Now Wraith.
Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked in this case. Oh my God.
To the hardest part of the ring goes the face of Sage. A free attitude count. Now Wraith ripping at the face. The Sage fighting back. Wraith sent running. Sage will get back into the ring at the count of 3. The referee will continue his count.
Is Sage starting to get into some kind of weird psychological zone here?
Possibly.
As well, trying to match up against Wraith, if not even surpass it. But then again, look at what we have here.
This is an odd match, man.
I don't know if Sage was intimidated or bemused or what, but it definitely distracted her enough to lose the advantage.
Get that face off your face.
I think Wraith is trying to bust open Sage's head to just seep her skull out of her body.
DDT by Wraith into a press again. Bouncing her head like a basketball off of the mat.
I don't know, is Wraith potentially, I don't know, does she have any zombie-like qualities? I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe she's trying to feast on her brains.
It is quite possible. Sage sent over the top, but she holds on, gets hung from the top rope.
Big stunner sent flying to the outside.
Wraith trying to hype herself up inside the ring, now heads to the outside. Big shots by Sage, back elbow, putting Wraith down to the mat. Well, to the outside mat. Sage wants to fly!
Tried to go for a crossbody akin to Wraith, but was not as successful as Wraith was.
Sage back up onto her feet. Wraith looking for the headbutt, meant nothing but a chop.
Getting a little payback from all those head bounces earlier, wiping her face in the mat.
Referee at a 4 count. And Wraith will get sent back in.
Out in the crowd. Just what?
Sage setting up here. Not sure what she has planned. Reversal by Wraith. Kicks to the leg. Wraith
Oh, spinning fisherman.
goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Sage.
That was pretty dangerously close, though. Especially for it being, I believe, the first pinfall of the match thus far.
Yes, it was.
Oh, wow, what a driver right there.
Sage
But
completely
Sage fired right back
unaffected.
up. Wait, no. She got caught by surprise. Wait,
Reversal.
no. Speaking of surprise, 1, 2.
Reversal.
Oh, wait, no, 1, 2,
And that is all.
3.
Huge win for Wraith here tonight, and her record improves to 3-2.
I admire the heart and the effort of Sage trying to take Wraith by surprise to put this foul demon away. And at the end of the day, the demon rose again.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time, and it is for the ZWC Men's Championship. It will be contested in a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring first, holding a record of 6-5 from Salt Lake City, Utah, Dranger!
You know how I mentioned if there was somebody who can endure something like Hell in a Cell or just hell in general? I mean, look at Dringer, and his life seems to be something that has conditioned him. I mean, he's been surrounding himself and enduring within a life of darkness, it seems, and is able to harness that energy and power, breathe within it, let it breathe through him, and just it will allow him to thrive. It lets it become bam, non-factor. No matter what opponent it is, no matter what kind of match it is. So I have a very strong feeling, despite the odds that are stacked against him here tonight, he is going to acclimate very quickly.
As Bane once said, you merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it, molded by it. That is Dranger.
And even something like this, I believe an opponent he's never faced before, coming in with an undefeated streak on top of that of 2-0, I don't even think that could face him.
It does not. It truly does not face him. I know that for a fact. When you think about Dranger's career so far, when he first came into ZWC, had to contend with the House of fucking Chachi. He took on every member of the Chachi clan and defeated them. Except for Zero, I will point that out. But either way, he has been a fucking animal since joining ZWC. But now he has to go up against this man, holding a record of 2-0. Your ZWC Men's Champion from Dublin, Ireland, Killian Crow. And I have to actually amend that. From Dublin, Ireland, fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, though.
Ah, okay. Chicago, Ireland. No, I'm kidding. And if you thought I was, putting down, belittling, demeaning, just not giving the flowers to Killian Crow here, you are indeed dead wrong. Because not only did he win the championship, as you see here, not only is he the ZWC Men's Champion, as you can very well see, He's had some incredible matches thus far in his 2-0 undefeated streak. And if there's ever kind of as dangerous as this match type can be, as incredible of an opponent as Dringer is, if there's ever a scenario, ever a situation where you can just, you don't have to worry about a lot, you can let loose, you can definitely put every single thing you have in stock on the line, go all out, and really secure the victory along the way. It's this kind of a match, and if anybody's going to take full advantage of it, especially not only to keep that championship, but keep the undefeated streak, it's Killian Crow.
And Killian starts us off with a shotgun dropkick, sending Dringer into the corner. Big flip. Killian with a backdrop on the challenger.
Oh, somehow still manages to nail that moonsault on top of that.
Just
already
breaking
going
physics.
for a pin.
1, 2. Already a 2 count on the challenger, Dringer.
I'm rather stunned by that when I actually come to think of it.
Kind of caught
early
Dringer
on.
off guard from the jump, huh? Jesus!
Oh, especially that scoop pile driver like that. Killian Crow is not messing around.
Dringer finally fighting back a little bit. Now headed to the top. Moonsault connects.
Oh, a moonsault of his own. He might have gotten caught off guard for a moment, but he's letting Killian know that he is more than experienced and more than able to not only handle it, but bring it right back to him.
If nothing else, Dringer is not going to go out quietly. 100%. The fight spills to the outside. Big right hand and an elbow then by Killian. Uppercut.
Man, every single moment, every motion in a Hell in a Cell match ends up intensifying the volume, makes every moment very loud and proud. There is no room to be quiet here. No, everyone can hear you scream in a Hell in a Cell.
Big uppercut again by Dringer, backing up the champion. Now the question is, will this fight spill to the outside of the cell? We've been lucky lately, but I don't know.
I would not doubt it at this rate. We're teetering on the brink though at this point. Jesus, what a super kick right to the beard.
Right to the beard. Returning fire is Dringer. Now sent, and we are to the outside. That did not take long at all.
Just something as simple as throwing Killian Crow just normally by Dringer. That's just how much power he has. Just a simple throw was enough to deteriorate that wall.
Both men on the top of the Hell in a Cell. What a spear by but Dringer no-sells it. Shotgun dropkick by Killian.
Tried to keep Dringer down, but he's not just going down.
These men are out for blood already. Knee strike to the side of the head.
And they are playing a very deadly game right now. I thought that spear was going to go off the side, to be honest with you.
That would have been amazing, man.
That might have also been the end of that match, and maybe even the end of their careers here in ZWC.
Dringer just waiting for Killian to get back up onto his feet. Now has him by the back of the head. Not sure what Dringer's thinking here. Kick to the gut. Dringer looking for a brain buster.
Trying to put him through the middle of the cell ceiling to drop him through. If there's ever a move that's going to do it, it's the brain buster.
Uppercut. Forearm busting open the champion. Dringer in trouble now.
Oh. Reverse suplex into a cutter there.
Killian wants Dringer back up onto his feet. Just the disrespect by the champion. From behind, German suplex almost launching him off the top of the Hell in a Cell.
Man, that's the second time Killian has nearly taken Dringer just dangerously off to the side.
We are still extremely close to that edge. Dringer being led towards the middle of the cell. Kick to the gut by the champion. Has him up. Power bomb. Looking for number 2. No. Fall away slam. Or Samoan drop.
It's a Samoan drop, yeah. But to be fair, it looks like it is falling away with it. So
That's true.
I don't blame you for calling it that.
Killian.
What do we have here?
Schoolboy takedown, Insiguri.
Oh.
Now working the leg, dropping a knee to the thigh. And that is Drenger's bread and butter. He loves using those legs. If you can incapacitate one of them, you have a huge advantage.
Man, he's just brutalizing him right now with a combo.
And usually this
Continues
is
to let up.
usually this is Drenger's MO. Usually it's Drenger with the strikes.
Yeah, I think Killian Crow, he's further embodying that he has something to prove here tonight.
What is this? Dominator! Holy
Jesus.
shit!
This has gotten spiteful. This has gotten mean. This has gotten personal.
Styles clash on the top of the cell.
I
Dangerously
would be
close.
surprised. I would not be surprised if akin to Daniel Bryan shouting right in John Cena's face that it's the same mindset that inside Killian Crow is just shouting at Drenger, you are not better than me.
And Drenger says, watch me hold my beer.
Or his beard.
Or the beard. Big knee strike by Drenger. Dangerously close to going through that ceiling. That might be it! And it is!
Oh, there we go!
Killian drops down, looks for the pin. 1,
1,
2. Kick out at 2 by Drenger.
I seriously thought that was it. Good Lord.
Killian.
But he's not letting up.
Killian with the kill shot.
And that could be fitting in
1,
more ways than 1.
2.
2.
Kick out at 2.
No. Again.
What does Killian have to do? Nice dodge by Drenger. Nice dodge by Killian.
Both men still on each other's toes somehow at this point in the match.
Big elbow by Killian, getting out of the corner. Not sure what Drenger was thinking there. Face first into the turnbuckle. Now Killian backing up. Running start. Wheel kick to the
combo
jaw.
kick.
Killian setting up here. Big reversal.
It got reversed in a massive way, too.
Drenger with control. Has the champion up and dumps him over the top rope like garbage.
Yeah, that disrespect is definitely being returned now.
This fight could more than likely head to the outside again here. Reversal by the champion.
Has already been opened. They're going to have no problem creating another one.
Again, this time it's Drenger going through the wall.
Man, this match, vengeful is not even the tip of the iceberg in terms of how to describe this match.
These two have never faced off against each other, but this feels like an old rivalry that's been sparked.
I know.
Both men on the side of the cell, and Drenger has been busted open. Big shot in return by Drenger. Both men busted open now. Drenger holding on for dear life. Returning fire.
Killian.
Reversal by Killian, big shot. Drenger back at it as well. And down goes the champion. Will Drenger climb the rest of the way? Yes, he will.
Oh, but don't tell me once he gets up there that he's going to think about doing something really risky.
There's no way. He's just going to wait for Killian.
Oh, that's that experience coming into play here. And not only that, but he's right on him, waiting for him as he immediately gets up over the side.
Killian
Not
to the
giving him
top.
any room to breathe.
Drenger with control. Has him up. Scoop slam right near the edge. But a reversal by Killian. To the top again. Drenger with a reversal.
Oh, I was worried that it was going to break open the ceiling once again.
The next person that gets put through I don't think they can come back from that. I really don't.
I don't know if Killian can come back from that clothesline. That turned him inside out.
He's still down. Oh, there it goes. Big knee strike.
But it shook him. It stirred him for a little while there. Something as basic as a clothesline at this point.
Uh-oh. Styles clash again. Breaks the ceiling, but does not go through.
And I wonder if that just pissed off Killian something fierce there.
I mean, he had to have, and he also just saved Drenger in this match for sure.
And that was not the intended design, to say the least.
Drenger back up onto his feet, knee strike of his own.
Oh, just crumples. He still manages to fight back up and take control over Drenger again.
Reversal by Drenger. Black Mass barely grazing the top of Killian's head.
It still dazed him, and now he's unleashing with the combo to make up for it. Boom.
Meteora to the fucking clavicle.
Showing great cell awareness, I guess you should say. With
Whoa!
What the hell?
What? Drenger with the pin! 1, 2, 3, and Drenger is your new ZWC Men's Champion!
What happened? Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable! For those of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. That is the end of our show. Please consider liking and subscribing. It's free, so why not? Stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do just as much, and I'll see you all next time. Have a great night. Spirit, say goodbye.
Goodbye.